Now, how's it doing? So I just want to give you a quick message first. Somebody a person asked me to give them a shout out and to answer their question. So Kieran Flaherty, I hope I'm saying your last name right. Hi Adrian, I've been passing through Butler's Bridge a lot recently. Have frequently seen you collecting rubbish. Is there volume of rubbish in your village such that it requires almost daily collection? It would be great to hear your thoughts in the video and perhaps a shout out too. No bother. Would you be keep up the great work, yeah. So yeah, just to say straight, in the good weather there would be a good bit of rubbish, and even if it wasn't good weather, I'd be still out. I have to do the back roads too. I have to do loads of back roads, so it's not just the village. I have to do the back roads too, and at the same time I would do the village at the same time. But as there we have the Clonus road going up the road, going to Clonus road, in other words, going up the Clonus, going up to Mullen, up that way, and that's a big main road, as you know, national road. And then you have the bypass too, which would be a good bit of rubbish. On any day, there would be a good bit of rubbish, just because with the amount of traffic going through, and with the amount of people going, everywhere through Butters Bridge to go to Clonus or to go to, Enniskillen and anything like that, it does take, there is a good bit of rubbish. But yeah, I just wanted to talk. So yeah, there's a shout out, Kieran. But anyway, sorry that I should have you asked me in the live stream. I should have done the video earlier talking about. My apologies for that. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Anyway, thank you for the support and thank you for the support in the live stream. Thanks so much. So just wanted to talk. Sorry, but it took me a few minutes to get into it. Just wanted to address that first before I go any further. So basically, just what I wanted to say to people: don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to raise your voice. Don't be afraid to give your opinion. In this society nowadays, giving your opinion, it's a crime. And if you have a different opinion than somebody else, they're going to to look down at you and say, how dare you have another opinion? How dare you say this? How dare you say that? How dare you say the other? And keep in mind, if we were all the same, it would be a very boring planet. I'm sure we would all agree. If we all like Man United and everybody in the world like Man United, there'd be nobody in the world that have everybody be very miserable. Let's put it that way. Not just because, you know what I'm saying. Now, if anybody liked what's coming... I'm only joking. I'm not going to get any further than that. Just a bit of jokes. But yeah, just saying this straight to people. Don't be afraid to speak out, and don't be afraid to use your right of freedom of speech and freedom of expression. That's two vital things in any republic or any democracy. Two vital things. So just to say straight to people, no, never be afraid to speak the truth. Never be afraid to speak out against any corruption. Never be afraid to speak out against anybody. Either be church, state, or anything, or businesses or whatever, big international corporations, you name it. I've seen it be on the enemy list for many of them. Criminal gangs, I've seen to be on a lot of border crime gangs lists. That's just my line of work. You just denounce every crime you can. Any border crime at all. But anyway, if you don't denounce it, it go unchallenged, and when it goes unchallenged, things just seem to wrap up. That's what I'm talking about. Things in this country, the government think that they can just silence everybody and just say if the government got away with it, would be a dictatorship, because Leo would love a dictatorship, wouldn't he? And we whole what a dictatorship. Me whole. I honestly I can't get enough saying me whole. Oh, well, you have to laugh. At the end of the day, you have to have a laugh. At the end of the day, that's the one thing at the end of the day when you're bankrupt and broken. You must have a laugh and you must rise to be prosperous and free. And again, I say to people, I keep saying, and never let anybody shut you down. Never let anybody knock you down. I was knocked down for many years. People said I didn't have a right to express myself, didn't have a right to an opinion, because I was dyslexic, and some people do. Some people said otherwise, but the other people who said otherwise were great people, because they said, you're entitled, you're a human being, and these people who just thought you were stupid and didn't deserve an opinion. Everybody in this earth is human. I would hope, and I would hope that there's some humans, and I would hope there was humans in this. I would hope there's some kind of, how would I put it? I would hope there's no extra aliens or anything like that in this earth. But everybody's human. Everybody makes mistakes. But yeah, I'm just saying to people, you're entitled to give your opinion, and I say to people, never let anybody shut you down. That's what I just want to talk about. That's what I just want to say. This is the end of the story really here. never let anybody shut you down. You are you, and if you have an opinion, express it. Don't be afraid to express it. Don't fear the consequences. Because you're entitled to express your concern or express your opinion. Because that's what life's all about. Because you're entitled to speak. Everybody is entitled to speak. Every human being on this planet, man or woman, is entitled to speak. So yeah, putting this straight. Thank you for watching. So have more on bye.